Into Red Room, what's up? How are you? So, this is going to be a treat yourself video, and I probably will make that a series. I say these things and I'm lying, but it's a treat yourself video. So, essentially, I have been spending money throughout the last month and a half. I feel like, yeah, I've been spending money. So, I decided to get some things that I wanted and just trying out some things and blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to break this up into more personal use, like bath, skincare, stuff like that, hair care, home, because there's one little home thing, and then clothing, because I do have quite a few things that I bought that's clothing. I was going to do a lookbook until I realized I don't feel like editing that. So I'll just show you what I got. So anyway, yeah, let's start with like the home good thing because it's just one of them. I got a candle. It's dessert beauty. There we go. Cosmetics. So I got hot apple cider. I'm just trying it out. It smells pretty good. It smells kind of like apple cider. So that's that. That's what it looks like. This looks like here. And I like them because they actually smell really, really good, and they smell like potent, like they're a potent scent. Doesn't matter which one you get, it's potent. For the candle, it's hand poured soy wax candle. So I decided to get one of those. That cost me, y'all, because that's like as much as a conventional candle, but I like to support the business. So there's that. As far as skincare, I got two new things. Well, one is a re-up, and I was deciding whether or not to get this, but I decided to get it because it's getting colder and I want to put as many layers on my skin as possible. So I decided to get this. And then the other thing is a completely new brand product that I've tried. So this is the Sulsu First Care Activating Serum 6. So it's the smallest size that you can get, 0.5 fluid ounces, 15 mLs, and this is $25 at Sephora. I got it for like I got it for like 25. At Ulta, I got something for 20 something. So yeah, no, I did get this like a few dollars off. So it was like 21 or something like that once we took the little thing. So yeah, there's that. So it looks like this. You open it up. And I think I showed you guys before, but I didn't. It looks like this. And just imagine this, but bigger sizes and stuff like that. So it comes off like that, and you just pump it, and it's a nice little serum. I just want to try it again. I will be looking into a few brands that are on this website called Beauty Heroes. So I watched somebody who talks about them a lot, so I will be checking them out, and I did see a few things that I was interested in. So I will, maybe in 2026, treat myself again and go from there. So yeah, there's that. Next is Rhode. I got the Pineapple Refresh PGA Daily Cleanser. I didn't see that there was a smaller size because this is like 30 bucks or something like that, but I got the Rhode, this one. So it's a balm to lather, so it's supposed to remove SPF makeup without leaving the skin dehydrated. And so I decided to try this because I'm almost out of my I'm almost out of my cleansing balm for my skin, for my face. So I was like, well, I'll be out of it soon, so let me just get this before I don't have anything. And also I was like, I think I need to get a balm cleanser and a regular cleanser and put them together, and that way my skin cleaning routine will be. But I was just like, then that's like 70 bucks per time I need to cleanse my face, right? So anyway, I just decided to get this. It's the 5 fluid ounces, 150 ml size. It looks like this, but there is a smaller size for like $18, and I wish I had gotten that. So just to try it, because I don't like getting things full size unless I've tried them before, but I didn't see that was there. So bummer for me, but yeah, hopefully I enjoyed it. But I try to finish everything that I buy, even if I don't necessarily like it, unless it's really fucking up my skin, then I won't continue. So next is my Saltaire AHA serum deodorant. I got it in a new scent. I usually get it in like Santal, something Santal. I really like that scent, but I do like Seascape as well, so I just decided to get this fresh linen kind of scent this time around. So I got that. I might try a creamy formula again in the wintertime, just to give my body a little bit of a break from the AHA. I feel like it can get irritating sometimes, especially once I use like a glycolic acid body wash under my arms. Then when I put this on, it stings a little bit. So I might just like try and find a creamy formula or go back to one of the other ones that I was using. But I got kind of this. Then next I have the Sacred Moisturizing Deep Conditioner. Have this. So I have the hydrating like conditioner shampoo set, and I just decided to try this because I actually like both of those. I particularly like the shampoo. And I will repurchase that shampoo once it's out. And I also am considering the like clarifying one, the one in the blue collection, the protection collection. I'm interested in getting that. So this is what it looks like. Pretty thick. And so yeah, I was gonna get the restructuring one, but I think that's closer to like protein treatment maybe. And I just didn't want that because I've done a protein treatment in the last like few months, and I think that's enough because I did one and then I did it again, and I was like, this is enough based on what I'm feeling in my hair. So yeah, I got this, the Sacred, that. And then lastly, for things like this, I went and I got something from Dossier. So Dossier was having like 50% off. They're still having a sale. It's like 30% off right now. By the time you see it, it probably will be over, but you know, sorry. That's that. So I got two things, and essentially it was 50% off the total order. So I got it for like 30 bucks. I got two of them for 30 bucks. Normally their perfumes are like 30, 40, 30 to $50 range, somewhere in there. So combined, it was a pretty good deal. Essentially, you're paying for one. So I got that. So the two that I got, I have Ambery Vanilla, which is supposed to be inspired by YSL's Black Opium Eau de Parfum. And I feel like it does smell like it because I feel like it does smell like it. I think I would have to go in the store and like smell it and see, but it does, I feel like, smell like something I smelled in the store, which is fine with me. And then the second one that I got is Floral Musk. It looks like that. And this one is based on Lancome Idole Eau de Parfum, and I think this one also smells like that before, because I've smelled both of these before. I've smelled both of these perfumes before, and then I've smelled both of these when I got them, and I was like, I think they are similar to what I remember those two smelling like. So that's good. I'm gonna see the wear on my skin, if I like it. If I like the wear, if I don't feel like my lungs are irritated or anything like that, I'll continue purchasing from them. There's a few that I'm interested in. One that is kind of like inspired by Mademoiselle, the Coco Chanel one. Is inspired by, let me see, where is it? Yeah, it's Coco Mademoiselle. So it's inspired by that, and it's woody oak moss. So I'm like, yeah, I might get that. And then there's the one that's inspired by Alien, like Theory Mugler. I like Dior Sauvage. I like Sauvage. I might try some of these. Anyway, but those are the things that I got from that. And let's switch over to the clothing, and then we'll kind of like wrap the video up. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you are these pair of jeans that I got from Old Navy. So I'm not going to put them on, but let's just turn this around a little bit so I can step back and like show you. So it's this pair. I wear a large size. I wear 26, 28, depending on the pants, but it looks like this. And these are the high-rise Wow Flare in size 28. I maybe could have gotten away with 26, but my thighs are pretty big, so I need a lot of thigh room. And yeah, I need a lot of thigh room. So I got these, which are, yeah, the high-rise Wow Flares. I do like high-rise, and I think I have extra high-rise for the other pair of jeans that I own. It's extra high-rise, but it's not a boot flare. It's like a wide leg. It's a pretty wide leg. So I have that. Got those. I was like, yeah. And then they were having a sale at some point, Old Navy. So all of this is Old Navy. So shirts were like $12 and stuff like that. So anyway, I got like quite a few long sleeve shirts because I just needed some, and I just feel like you need things. And then being an adult is kind of like, you don't have parents doing this anymore where they like, I feel like most people have a lot of the memories of people forcing you to go to the store to get like coats and be like, try it on, button it up, turn around, how does it feel, lift your arms. And then they do the same thing with the shoes. You put the shoes on, like walk around them, how do you feel, do the back hurt, do your feet hurt, are your feet turning over? Like, they be doing shit like that. And it's like, you do that with parents for so long, then we have to do it as an adult for clothing and shit like that. You're like, damn, like, I wish they could just do that for me. Anyway, but I got 4 of these, not in this color, the same color, but 4 of these kind of shirts. So they're just, this is a snug size. So got this. I've got a lot of brown, greens, olives types. That's kind of the palette I lean towards for the most part. I'm not an overly bright color kind of person. Maybe I would put a pink in there and stuff like that, but like, don't expect me to have ultra like neon colors and stuff like that unless it's just like regular workout stuff. So I just got this. Once again, it's the snug. And these did run a little bit like snug, so I got sized up for these. They actually did run a little snug, so I sized up for those two. But for these two right here, I ended up getting a 2X and they were fine. So I got two 2Xs and 2 3Xs, and these were also snug. And I guess they're snug long sleeves. I don't know how they would be on the website because I went in person and got them. I shop in person for stuff, for the most part. So yeah, this. And I like stripes, and when I get stripes, I usually get blue and yellow and green and stuff like that. I don't get a lot of I don't get a lot of fancy colors. I just go with it. And then that. And I just got them because I really needed some long sleeve, because I was looking in my closet and I was like, damn, I don't have any long sleeve shirts. Like, what the hell? Because I had put all the summer like clothes in a bin, and then I was looking and I was like, I still have a bunch of short sleeves. So I'm like, where's all this, where's all this shit coming from? Where's the long sleeves? And then next I got these. I got 3 pairs of these, and they are the high-rise OG Chino and 3X. So I got them in a gray, and usually these are high water-ish. So I'm kind of like, damn, I hope they're not ultra high water. I hope like over the winter, I'm gonna try and hit the gym and see if I can lose some weight so they don't be high waters. Cause my thighs really do they really do be taking a lot of space in the pants, and they be causing it to be a little bit strange. So this is what they look like, and they just. I tried to get the high rise because if I don't, my my ass is, as they say, dragging a wagon a little bit, and I have to like get a high rise because if I get, even if I get just regular pants, it's just a mess. So, and these are all supposed to be to the ankle. Yeah, they're all supposed to be to the ankle, but my thighs, they be making it a little bit on my calf, depending on it. So is this, got this, And then I'm gonna show you some other stuff that I got from a store called K&G. Hold on. And side note, I got this coat not recently, even though the tag is still on it. I got it like last year. I think on payment plan. I don't know. I think it was payment plan. I got another coat on payment plan too. We ain't got the funds to do it. But anyway, it looks like this. You tie it, and it's like this puffer jacket type thing. I've been wearing that. It snowed for the first time in my state. So I wore this. It doesn't have a hood or anything like that, but I felt comfortable and I felt warm. So yeah, if they have this at Universal Standard, it's probably like $100 and something. It may be $200 depending, because that brand, it do be kind of pricey. But yeah, I like it, and I like the color purple. Purple was my favorite color growing up. I'm leaning more into like mustard, yellow, green, forest green type things. So there's that. This is from K&G. So I'm gonna just show you. Hang on. Okay. So I got 3 bottoms. Damn, really? 3 bottoms and 1 top. So K&G is like this warehouse type thing, and it's like all these random brands I've never heard of, like Nina Leaner. I've never heard of this brand a goddamn day in my life. Anyway, it's one of those brands where like they don't have a website, but you can find where they're sold. They don't have a personal website. Anyway, so I got this long sleeve like animal print kind of sweater. I like it. I think it would look really nice. I like animal print. I particularly like animal print that is this color, chocolatey, like brown and stuff like that. So it was a really nice knit wear. Liked it. This is the collar, the sleeve, collar, things like that. And it wasn't one of those collars that like strangles you, because that's another thing with turtlenecks. Like it can be really uncomfortable with it, you know. So I was like, whew. Then I got the skirt that goes with it. I would not put these together. But this is what it looks like. And then this bottom part is like knit ruffle right there. But it looks really nice. And then this is like there. So yeah, so you can see it together. So, right. If you want to make it a continuous line, I wouldn't do that though. For me, I just can't do that. I need like to break it up a little bit. And then I got this skirt, which is really colorful. It's from the same person, the waistband, and then this like, I don't know, really retro design. I feel like something 60s, 70s type. No ruffles, just straight edge. But I like it, so I decided to get it. And it's one of the few colorful things, because I tend to not go for patterns like this, especially on your bottom, because I have a wider bottom and it can bring attention to that. But anyway, I really enjoyed this, and I enjoyed the heaviness of it, so I decided to get it. And I hope like losing weight I can like wear these things again. The last one is this blue kind of, it's not pleated because it just has like these lines here. It has just this here. It's not pleated though, but it looks like it, right? It looks like a pleat. And I do have fond memories of wearing schoolgirl skirts that look like this. And I remember them and I liked it. I liked the look then, I like the look now. And so yeah, that's what it looks like. And they look pretty good on each of them, so I'm happy about getting all of these things. But yeah, that's what I got from like Ulta, Dossier, Sephora, and then Old Navy and K&G and Universal Standard. So that's everything, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.